On your screen you will see what has been called a working definition of anti-Semitism. Manifestations might include the targeting of the State of Israel, conceived as a Jewish collectivity, calling for, asking or justifying the killing or harming of Jews in the name of a radical ideology or an extremist view of religion, making mendacious, dehumanising, demonising or stereotypical. It goes on and on and on. It's complete rubbish. Here is a very simple definition of anti-Semitism. Hating Jews because they are Jewish. Nothing else. Not claiming they control the media, even though some Jews make that claim. Not claiming they push censorship or pornography. Not claiming that they rule the world through the elders of Zion. These beliefs may be many things, including wrong. Mostly they're mystical rather than hateful. A very simple definition is hating Jews because they're Jewish. Anti-Semitism refers specifically to Jews, not to Semitic Arabs. The phrase was coined by Wilhelm Marr, founder of the Anti-Semitic League. Marr was married 4 times, 3 times to Jewish women. Some people, especially men's rights activists, might suggest he was taking aim at the wrong target. That is the definition of anti-Semitism. Hating Jews because they're Jewish. Nothing else. With the horrors of October 7th, no reasonable person would say that wasn't anti-Semitism, extreme anti-Semitism. Totally horrific. The Muslims who are currently agitating through Free Palestine, whatever that means, many of them are anti-Semites. But the leftists who are parroting this nonsense about from the river to the sea, all sorts of rubbish, no, they're not anti-Semites. This isn't anti-Semitism. What Claudine Gay, the idiot president of Harvard University, said, that isn't anti-Semitism. It's complete nonsense. When she was pressed by Congresswoman Elise Stefanik and asked if calling for the murder, the genocide of Jews was harassment, calling for the murder of one person isn't simply harassment, it's an indictable offence, unless it's made in jest, or I suppose one could argue that it's okay to incite the murder of Vladimir Putin or other enemies of humanity. But generally speaking, incitement to murder is a criminal offence, not harassment. This isn't a matter of policy. So why do I say these people who are protesting against Israel, Zionism, for Palestine, why am I saying they're not anti-Semites? As I said, anti-Semitism is hating Jews because they're Jewish. These people don't hate Jews because they're Jewish. Those who hate Jews hate them because they're white. Think about this. If the Israelis were black and the Palestinians were white, would we see these demonstrations? No. We saw the same sort of people, and among the older ones, the very same people campaigning against apartheid and supporting the murders of especially white farmers in South Africa. Going back even further, we saw them supporting the murders of whites in Rhodesia. So these people are not anti-Semites. You could argue they're worse. They have been brainwashed by the extreme left, by Marxists. How this brainwashing came about, I'll put a couple of links below. One to my speech on the Great Free Speech Experiment, the other to the evolution of no platform. These people are not anti-Semites. They're even more dangerous than that. And they have to be stopped.